Heather Dawson. So let's start off our show with a trip back to Puerto Vallarta. Marco Gutierrez takes us to the resort that set the all-inclusive standard in Puerto Vallarta, now part of the Preferred Hotels and Resorts collection. Welcome to Velas Vallarta.
Velas Vallarta from the award-winning Velas Group boasts a 10-acre beachfront location with views of the Sierra Madre Mountains in the distance. Located in the Marina Vallarta, it's one of the most exclusive areas of Vallarta, Nayarit. The center of activity is a lush tropical garden courtyard with 3 sparkling swimming pools, a cascading waterfall, swim-up bar, and even resident iguanas. It's perfect for friends and family getaways or a romantic couples retreat, with numerous exciting activities for day and night. Dining is a highlight of the experience, with restaurants offering elegant and casual oceanfront settings. Velas Vallarta's all-inclusive resort amenities have been carefully selected for comfort and choice.
Welcome to Velas Vallarta. Here you're at your home. Here you have nothing to worry about. We're an all-inclusive, all-suite hotel. We're here for large families, large groups, couples, honeymooners, singles. We'll take you all in and we'll treat you as family. As an all-inclusive package, we have to say that we run one of the less complicated, less surprising types of all-inclusive, which means you won't find service charges in each and every restaurant. You won't find extra bills upon checkout. What you paid for is what you get. No paying for any more higher value. I do want to wish you all to come on down to Puerto Vallarta. It's a safe area, it's a beautiful area, and be our guests. We're here to welcome you. Thank you.
Shops, art galleries, cafes, and Puerto Vallarta's famed nightlife are just a short ride away. All of this at the best quality at one all-inclusive price.
And coming up next, we have an important medical message for anyone that goes to tanning beds. All this and more when we continue. Don't go away. Melanoma is one of the most common cancers in young adults, especially young women. If you use tanning beds before the age of 35, you have an 87% higher risk of melanoma. My friend Tina spent years going to tanning beds and soaking up the California sun, and is now fighting back after being diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma. Here's her story.
The California sunshine. It's the reason that millions of people have moved to our state. But this beautiful sunshine can also have deadly consequences.
Laying by the pool or spending the day at the beach is just part of the California lifestyle. But ultraviolet light from the sun is a leading cause of skin cancer. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and research shows that skin cancer is by far the most common form of cancer. Estimates are that 1 in 5 Americans will get skin cancer in their lifetime. The most serious and deadly form of skin cancer is melanoma, and 86% of melanoma cases are attributed to excessive sun exposure. And studies show that even just one session in a tanning bed can raise the risk of melanoma by 20%. But the quest for the perfect tan can blind many, like Tina, whose mother had melanoma and warned her as a teenager to stay out of the sun.
She would say, "You're going to get melanoma." And I was invincible, and I said, "Whatever, then I'll just dye tan." Literally would say that.
Well, 8 years ago, Tina was diagnosed with melanoma after finding a mole on her back.
They removed it. It went 5 millimeters deep, which with melanoma, only 1 millimeter, it gets into your skin and can get into your lymph nodes. So mine was really aggressive.
After extensive treatment, including the removal of multiple lymph nodes, Tina was cleared of the melanoma, at least for a time. And it was during that recovery time that Tina began following a young Rancho Cucamonga woman on social media named Chloe Thompson, who was diagnosed with melanoma at age 19 while serving in the Air Force. Chloe bravely and publicly fought melanoma before passing away at the age of 22.
I would tell her, you need to slow down. You know, you have cancer, you know, but she just didn't want to give up. She wanted to live life and, you know, so yeah, she was a fighter. She was a warrior. She was a cancer warrior.
Chloe's mother, Michelle, describes her daughter as an outgoing young lady who lived life to the fullest.
She just never gave up. She never stopped fighting. In fact, when she finally passed away, people were surprised. They didn't realize that her cancer was as serious as it was because she just lived life every single day.
And today, Michelle works hard to keep Chloe's memory alive in an effort to help others.
I kept Chloe's Facebook going as a memorial page, and she has, I don't know, about 3,300 people on there. People really reached out to me after Chloe passed away and just told me, you know, how she inspired them.
And while Tina never met Chloe, she reached out to Chloe's mother, Michelle, when she was recently re-diagnosed with melanoma, and they met recently for the very first time.
You did great.
I try not to cry.
I know, me too.
Chloe was so positive. She was just so positive, and everything I would watch of her, she was just happy, and she fought so hard. And I just vowed to fight as hard as Chloe did.
And Chloe and Tina's stories are reminders to all of us of the dangers of this deadly form of skin cancer. Things to remember: people with fair skin, blonde or red hair, and blue eyes are most susceptible to melanoma. But anyone with extended sun exposure can be at risk. A family history of melanoma is also a risk factor. Warning signs include large, irregular moles that grow quickly. More than 9,000 people nationwide are predicted to die from melanoma this year, but the survival rate is very good if detected early. That means everyone, especially people in the risky categories, need to get regular examinations by a dermatologist.
Melanoma can be prevented, so sunscreen, put some sunscreen on, and give yourself a self-exam. It's just like breast cancer, it's really easy, just check your skin.
As for Tina, she's in the midst of a new battle with stage 4 melanoma, and while her prognosis is unknown, she remains upbeat about the future.
I'm super positive about it. I know I was put here for a reason, and I'm just going with it. I hope that I could be an inspiration to somebody. I hope that my fight can help somebody else, and I hope that my knowledge will help somebody else.
If you or anyone you know fits in the high-risk category or you're noticing new moles, we urge you to see your doctor immediately. For more information on melanoma, you can visit the American Cancer Society at cancer.org.
Hi, my name is Alexa Ramirez with Coast to Coast, and I'm excited to announce that May is Women's Health Month, designed to focus attention on the many health issues facing women. So joining us today is Dr. Larissa Ferdinand, an OBGYN who is nationally recognized as the estrogen doctor. Do you recommend any supplements?
Yes, supplements can work for many people, and I consider it a supporting cast. So first off, let's talk about Life Extension's Flora Assist Probiotic Women's Health. It's a clinically studied oral probiotic supplement designed with women's vaginal, digestive, and immune health in mind. Probiotics can play an important role in women's health by providing healthy bacteria, and Flora Assist promotes healthy vaginal flora. Now what that is, Alexa, is managing healthy pH levels and tissue health while encouraging digestive comfort and improving immune response. And you can find it for under $25. Exercise is self-care, and it can really boost your emotional and physical well-being. However, you can get aches and pains, and sometimes it may be hard to stay motivated. I recommend Arnicare Gel. It's scientifically formulated with arnica and provides relief from everyday muscle aches and pains, swelling from injuries, and discoloration from bruising, making it an essential part of a pain-free, active lifestyle. It's fragrance-free, quickly absorbed, and available at your local Walmart or Walgreens.
What are some recommendations for proper skincare?
A good go-to is Olay. They've been the experts in glowing skin from head to toe for years. I love their new Indulgent Moisture Body Wash collection. As a leader in the personal care category, Olay has leveraged 70+ years of skin science to develop the biggest breakthrough in cleansing that reveals glowing skin in 14 days. What woman doesn't want to treat herself to the most premium body wash experience? And then you can have notes of rose or cherry cream with a buttery texture and a rich lather to help you achieve glowing skin in a matter of days. And you can find it in your major retailers. I find women looking for whole body protection. And so Secret aluminum-free whole body deodorant provides clinically proven odor protection for up to 72 hours. Secret Whole Body Deodorant is gynecologist and dermatologist tested and made with intentional ingredients that can be used all over the body, including intimate areas, ladies, but only external use. It's free of aluminum, baking soda, phthalates, and parabens, and it can go on clear. It's available in different scents, including unscented, and it comes in 3 options: sprays, sticks, or cream, starting at $12.99. Any of the products mentioned here, you can go on tipsontv.com.
Well, I appreciate everything, Dr. Larissa. It's been great having you.
Thanks again for having me, Alexa.
Well, thank you very much. This is Alexa Ramirez with Coast to Coast.
Let's face it, we all want to stay healthy and enjoy life. Vaccines are one of the most powerful tools we have to keep ourselves well, and they're proven to reduce the severity of a number of diseases.
In the U.S. alone, 16 diseases are now preventable due to routine vaccinations starting in childhood and through adulthood. So this includes flu, RSV, measles, and chickenpox, among others.
But too often, adults miss the opportunity to get vaccinated despite their immune systems becoming more likely to weaken over time.
A recent survey found that many adults ages 50 to 79 are unfamiliar with the vaccines recommended for them, and providers indicate that most adults are unlikely to receive many of the vaccines they recommend. But really, you should talk to your healthcare provider, because your healthcare provider, your doctor, your pharmacist may also recommend other vaccines based on your age, health conditions, and lifestyle.
And your local pharmacist could be a valuable resource in determining which vaccines may be right for you.
Your pharmacist is a community health partner. They're highly accessible, as most people live within 5 miles of a pharmacy. So you can walk in, or you can pick up the phone and call and ask questions about what vaccines you should have based on your age, or maybe disease states you have, or if you're traveling somewhere.
And if you're not sure where to get vaccinated, there are several good resources.
If you receive a vaccine recommendation but you don't know where to go to get one, GSK is equipping health care providers and patients with a new simple resource, EasyVax. And that's one word, spelled EASYVAX. And it's a mobile vaccine scheduler that allows you to quickly locate and schedule retail vaccine appointments from anywhere.
In addition, Albertsons and Safeway have been long-standing community health partners.
So you can go online to albertsons.com/pharmacy or safeway.com/pharmacy and learn more about the vaccines that we offer, as well as scheduling an appointment, learn about travel vaccinations and travel health, and any other patient-guided services.
And for every vaccination received in an Albertsons pharmacy, Albertsons will issue recipients a coupon eligible for 10% off their next grocery purchase up to $200 and access to a free digital vaccine record. So talk to your doctor, pharmacist, or other healthcare provider about what vaccines are right for you. I'm David Wiley for Coast to Coast.
Scott Dixon just captured the checkered flag here at the 2024 Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach IndyCar race.
John Rosenquist and Rossi the top 10 for chair 11. Armstrong 12, Lundquist 13, 14, BK 15, 10.
Well done, sir. Those are some veteran champagne sprayers right there. Maybe a little left in the bottle for one final sip.
We kind of have a light that comes on at gives you a couple laps kind of heads up that you're actually going to run out of fuel. And I didn't see it with 2 laps to go, and then they came on the radio just saying, go flat out, next one, overtake, whatever you need. So that was definitely a lot, it was not really nice to hear at that point because the stress level was pretty high, and to be able to get after it, I think the last 2 laps were really not. And the concern was...
The Chip Ganassi Racing driver gained the lead on lap 62 and never looked back. Dixon finished ahead of second-place finisher Colton Herta by a margin of just under a second. Alex Palou finished in third, rounding out the podium. The 85-lap race was mainly problem-free. Racing fans I spoke to said they had a great time at the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach and are looking forward to returning.
I like Scott Dixon. I've always liked Scott Dixon. But we were cheering for one of the Swedes, either Marcus Ericsson or Felix Rosenqvist.
There was only one caution flag on lap 15. That's when Kristen Rasmussen's race car hit the turn 4 wall.
Oh yeah, I love Scott Dixon. He is always one of the best. He knows how to save his fuel, save his tires, and just go fast when you really need it. So how can you not love him?
There were 6 lap leaders in Sunday's IndyCar race in Long Beach. Race winner Scott Dixon led 42 laps, followed by Joseph Newgarden, who led 19, and Will Power led 15.
It's fantastic just being able to walk around, see the cars and everything, being in the paddocks with everybody. It's really cool.
Marcus Ericsson had the fastest lap during the race of 104.543 miles per hour.
Before the race, we were able to see some of the drivers. You can get some pictures taken with them, and so I like that. I like the interaction between the drivers and the fans.
The average speed during the race was 98.35 miles per hour.
The experience here today was incredible. Everywhere you look is just filled with racing fans. There's so many things to do, to see, to experience. IndyCar always puts on an amazing show with tons of fan accessibility. And so it's been great to be up close and personal seeing the cars.
The historic IndyCar Challenge race number 2 kicked off the racing action on Sunday. Next up, the NTT IndyCar Series heads to the Barber Motorsports Park for the Children's of Alabama Indy Grand Prix on Sunday. Bringing you the best of Coast to Coast from the 2024 Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach, I'm Jason Rasidlo reporting.
He's buckled in, stumps are ready. Godspeed, Cole.
Fall Guy is a reflection of my experience as a stunt performer.
Let's go, the shot's gonna be epic.
There really is a practical element to every stunt we do in the movie.
For David to have made this a love letter to the traditional way of doing stunts, it was just beautiful.
A cannon roll? It's time for you to start rolling cars again instead of parking them.
The day that we shot the cannon roll was definitely the most emotional day I've ever had on a set, and it might have been one of the most tense days of my life.
We're making a movie that's an homage to stunt performers. Why don't we make sure that we're doing the best and biggest versions of those, and maybe we can break some records.
Let's go.
The record-breaking cannon roll was done by Logan Holiday.
The previous record for rolls out of a cannon roll was 7 rolls.
An incredible amount of things have to go right and be perfect in order for this to work.
We did the first take. It was still an amazing roll, but it wasn't what we were trying to achieve. But we had one more car.
We finally came up with this calculation that gave us 8.5 rolls.
Action!
Logan's good.
Just eruption of cheers. So exciting for Logan.
8.5 rolls, and it was perfect.
I knew I did a lot of rolls. I had no idea how many, but I had a pretty good feeling that we did it.
Logan Holiday is being recognized by the Guinness World Record for most cannon rolls in a car.
8.5 rolls!
And that'll do it for this week. If you missed any part of our show, go to our website. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.